Hi friends, welcome back. It's so good to see you. I pray that you are doing well. This is Thursday for me, September the 19th, I do believe. I had a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, so I do want to update you on that if you have been following along. But as of tomorrow, I am officially going to be 17 weeks. So thought I'd show you what it's looking like. I feel like in the last 2 weeks, my stomach has just really popped. So this is what we're looking like. This morning I looked in the mirror, I was like, this is me sucking in. This is me not sucking in. This is me sucking in and not sucking in. But anyways, he is located right here, which would definitely make sense because that seems to be where my stomach is just popping out the most. But he is definitely there and making his appearance for sure now. But if you have been following along, then you know that this doctor's appointment, my OB said that I needed to go and see high risk. And if I checked out good with high risk, then I could come back and continue to see her. And if not, then I would continue to see high risk doctors. Well, you know, as much as I really love my OB and wanted to stay with her, I had prayed about it and I had come to the conclusion that I was definitely going to be high risk. And, you know, seeing those doctors would be best case scenario for me because they would be better educated and able to handle a situation if something, you know, were to arise. So I was just going to be in the best hands. But so when I got to the doctor's appointment, I got on the scale and I have gained 14 pounds, almost 15, since the start of pregnancy, which they said that was actually good. And last week I kind of had an epiphany because I went and hung out with someone. We're the same age. We went to school together. And she is 6 weeks ahead of me in her pregnancy, and she's going to be having a little girl. And we just had the most wonderful time, by the way. And I was adding up and I was thinking, oh man, she's going to be having her baby in 3 months. In just 3 months. So that got me to thinking, I was like, well, how far along am I in months? Because I've been counting everything in weeks because glory be to God, every single week counts. Every day, every week, it's a blessing. I've never got this far before and I'm just very thankful, and I just know that if the Lord has seen me this far, that He's going to see me the rest of the way through, you know? And, but anyways, all that to say is that I'm actually a little over 4 months, and I'm just like shocked, you know? As crazy as that may seem, I've been counting it in weeks, you know, but when you add it up, wow, you know, I'm pretty far along. So it makes sense that my belly's poking out, but anyways, in a little over 4 months, I've gained 14 pounds, which is very good, apparently. And first of all, I seen a residential doctor. That just means that he's a student. He's in training. He's not officially a doctor yet. I guess he's getting in like his clinical hours. He was a very, very young guy. I did not enjoy talking to him. I did not enjoy sharing with him. I didn't enjoy that at all. So anyways, I had to talk to him, and then he went back and he correlated with the doctor. Well, the doctor that I seen was just equally as young, a very young girl, and I didn't enjoy talking to her either. That was just not a good experience. I was like, I thought that I'm here to get checked out to determine if I'm going to be high risk. But instead, you're asking me, you know, what questions that I have and asking like I'm just there to see them, you know. But anyways, that just wasn't a nice experience. But before that, the best part about the appointment, the only good thing about the appointment is that I got to hear baby's heartbeat on Doppler. So he's there. He's still alive. And the heartbeat was 150. And David, my husband, he asked, is that normal for his heartbeat to lower like that? Because it was 160 something. And the nurse said, yes, absolutely. Don't be surprised if it gets even lower the further along that you get and closer to delivery that you get. that it needs to be like 120 in between like 160 or 180. I don't remember exactly what it is, but that's all completely normal. So 150 is a great heartbeat for him. And the doctors, they asked, well, when's the last time you had an ultrasound? And I was like, well, that was my very first appointment, which was 10 weeks and 3 days. So, I mean, it's been 7 weeks. It's been a while since I've seen baby on ultrasound. But, you know, we just talked about different things. I've been monitoring my blood pressure and my oxygen levels. I've been doing all of that at home. And I'm doing really good. I mean, my feet are swelling and they do hurt me a lot. So I have to do, you know, so much at a time and then sit back down and stuff because that's a real thing. And it's not related to any of my blood thinner medication or anything like that, because that was a concern for me. And I don't know. And then I had a question about a sore spot that I have that has come up over the last 3 weeks, and they didn't answer my questions about that, tell me, you know, what it could possibly be or what I could do to fix it. It was just like, just monitor it. It's like, okay, you know. But then after that, the big shot guy, the one that's over like the whole department there, I guess he is actually a surgeon where he does cesarean sections and stuff like that. David seemed to like him because he was much older, much more confident, you know, and had much more experience and different things. But he just walked in and said, what questions do you have for me? I'm like, you know, nothing. Nothing really. I'm just here to get checked out. But I knew in my heart, let's just be real here, after I had prayed about it, that I knew that I was going to be high risk. I mean, because of age, because of the MTHFR, because of my blood clotting disorder, because of autoimmune, because of my previous history with miscarriages. With all of that, obviously, I'm going to be high risk. I knew that going in, and there's such a stigma around it, but, you know, I just thank God that I am getting the help that I need regardless, you know. And turns out in the end, they didn't even tell me if I was going to stay with them, if I was going to be high risk. I only found that out when I was going to make the next appointment. But this department at my hospital is called high risk, but there's another department, which they say it's upstairs, that's called high rock. I'm going to see high rock. And I'm thankful because I do not want to go back and see those doctors. It's just one of those things that you just had to be there. And I didn't enjoy it at all. It felt more or less like a waste of time to me. And my husband as well. He said the same thing. But I'm not going to go into any more detail than that. But just, yeah, it wasn't the best appointment, you know. But the very next appointment that's coming up in 4 weeks is going to be the 20-week anatomy scan. Okay. So this is a big scan. They are going to be scanning his brain to make sure that he's got 4 parts developing. They're going to check for his skull, 2 eyes, a nose, a nasal passage, his mouth, his chin. They're going to look at his heart. They're going to look at his lungs. They're going to check for fingers and toes. They're going to look at his spine. They're going to look at my uterus, my pelvis, where he's positioned, what everything looks like. They said that it's going to be a long, detailed scan. And then after I have that scan done, however long that takes, hour or something like that, I'm going to be going to High Rock to see them for the first time, and they're going to be reading that scan to me. So let's just pray that baby comes back healthy, you know, with no issues or anything like that. That's certainly best case scenario. So yeah, just be in prayer about this next appointment that's coming up. Because it's definitely going to be a big one, and we're going to get to see him again. So that's something to look forward to for sure. But anyways, I just had some breakfast. I just washed up the dishes because yesterday I ran around all day, and I was so tired when I got in. It was like 8 something, and I sat on the couch and I was like, I'm done. I can't go a step further. I am done. So I did get that done. But let me share with you some of the things that I got at the thrift store yesterday. I scored on some things. So first of all, I got 3 packs of these. And what these are, they are breast milk storage bags. And these are brand new. They have never been opened. Now, I opened one of them. I'll show you what it looks like, but you're probably familiar. Oh, there's a bird that just flew by the window. But there's 90 in each one. Well, they had a $2 sticker on them, so I got them. But then when I got up to the register, they said that red color was 50% off. So I actually gave $1 each for these bags, which is amazing. And I have got to pick a date because I am going to go to the hospital, David and I both, to one of the breastfeeding classes. There's several classes that we're going to be taking. But anyways, I've got these storage bags, and I just could not be happier for the price. But they've got it. These are the Motif Medical. And I've read the instructions and stuff like that, but you can write on there and just put your milk right in there. So, hey, that is a blessing. Whoever donated these, you know, for me to be able to get those. Oh, man. And there's this lady, she just turned 82 years old. And the last time I was in the thrift store, I seen her, and we were in the kids section together, and we talked forever. Boy, every time I go out, I make friends with somebody, you know, and we talk for a long time. And it's always so awesome. But I seen her when I went into the thrift store this time, and I haven't been in that thrift store in 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. And I looked over and I said, I know that woman. Who is that woman? And it just occurred to me that I had seen her the last time that I was in that thrift store. We shopped and looked at kids' clothes and stuff together. She always buys a bunch of stuff, anything that she can find for her grandchildren. She is the world's proudest grandmother, okay? And I just kind of walked over to where she was, and I was thinking, she's not going to remember. She said, hey, friend, you know, and she remembered me. She remembered that we were having a little boy. And we just had the best time ever. So, I love her. I know that's kind of off topic, but you meet some amazing people when you go into these stores. I always look forward to that. Okay, so the next thing that I got these Safety First. Now, this is a brand new box. I did give $2 for this. And we're not going to need this for a while, but it's cabinet and drawer latches. So I did go ahead and pick those up. What I'm doing is I'm working on the upstairs. I'm going to get it together. And then I'll just have like a tote or something and pack the items like this away and everything for right now. Then the next thing that I got are these Freedom Mom Instant Ice Maxi Pads. Oh boy, did we have a good time about these, because nobody knows what they are. At the hospital, when you are postpartum and you have your baby, they will give you ice packs just like this. And what happens is you crack them open like that, and then it becomes an ice pack, and you put them in your underwear, you know, with some tea tree oil, or not tea tree oil. I don't know whatever the stuff is that you put on there to help you to heal faster. And so that's exactly what this is. Well, Freedom Mom is a brand name, so these are actually expensive. These are brand new. They've never been open, and they were asking $3 for them. So of course, why would I not get them for postpartum? Which, this is amazing. I would say, if I look this up, I'd say this box is probably like $40 or something like that. Well, anyways, this is kind of off topic. It is off topic, but there's this lady, and I always think she's just the rudest lady I've ever met. And actually, she was putting stuff up in one of the aisles, and I always avoid her because I just know she's gonna be rude to me. Like, I'm in her way, I'm breathing her air. And we did go to the same church together, and she sings in the choir and stuff like that. And I don't know, she's just always really rude. She's not a nice person. But for the first time ever, I went up to the register. She's like, what are these? And I told her, I said, they're for like postpartum. You put them in your underwear. And she said, honey, as much as I sweat down there, she said, I need some of them. Do they have any more? And we actually just bolted out and just laughed together, for crying out loud, you know? And that was actually a blessing. You know, we actually connected, and she was actually nice to me for once. And I said, you know what, you wouldn't even have to put them down there. Like if you were out somewhere, you could just snap them. They turn into ice pack. You could put them around your neck and stuff like that. But my mom had never heard of these either. So anyways, that's a score. That's one of the things I'll put all of these things in a tote and just organize them and pack them away for later. But for what I gave for all of these things, they were certainly worth picking up. That's going to be a huge savings in the future. So what else did I get? I got this pack of socks. They were $2. That's where the price tag was. And 90% cotton, 10% spandex. They had a whole cart of these, but I could use some more ankle socks like that. Mother said she's going to go get her some. If I knew she wanted some, I would have picked some up. No, we didn't need any more outfits, but did I get some? Of course. Of course. This set right here, brand new with the tags on it, with these little socks, 3 to 6 months. This was $1. Why would I not get this for $1, you know? And it even has like the little fins right here on the side of the pants. Can you see that? Isn't that so cute? It's so cute, little dinosaur fins. But yeah, even the socks with it, the onesie, for $1. So of course I got that. And then this little guy right here, 0 to 3, has a little koala on it. I thought that was just precious. Just precious. And I got 2 more clothing items here. I got this one's 6 to 9 months, but he has all these little squid and dolphins and things. But this is one of the zipper ones, so very cute there. And then the last one I got is this buffalo check, which I've always loved, this red buffalo check. And my mom said, of course you got that one. We can't leave that one behind, but it's got a zipper on it as well. 3 to 6 months on this one, but they're all in just really good condition for $1. So I did get those. I did get like a pumpkin, which I've got it set up here, and I pretty much got all of my fall decor put out, so I'll give you like a tour of that. I didn't record like a decorate with me, but I'll just make a video and just show you all of the decor, just because that's the season of life that I'm in at the moment. And I think that's just about it. That's all I got yesterday, but I was very happy with the things that I did get. So I think now I need to start a load of laundry, and then I think that I want to work upstairs for a little bit today. So let's just hang out and see what we can get done. I did forget to show you that I got this, but this is some of the fall stuff, decor that I'm going to be getting rid of, and then I'm going to take that to the thrift store at some point. But I got this guy. It's in just mint condition, and I gave $4 for it, and I can take this bottom part off here and I can give that a wash. So I don't know if he necessarily needs one of these for tummy time, but honey, he's got one if he needs it. So I mean, it's just in brand new condition, so I was happy to get that. So I've just about got this area the way that I want it. I'm going to tweak it just a little bit more, I suppose. But what I got yesterday, these are the things. I knew I'd picked up a few things, but I got this little pick, and it's got this pumpkin here at the top. It's very pretty. I gave $1 for that. And then this was $1. Does it say where it's from? No, it doesn't, but $1 for that. And then these were both 50 cents each. Be grateful and give thanks. And this one, Autumn Blessings. So, thought that was really cute. I got a little bit of candy. We can't keep chocolate or something in there because we will eat it. This was a Thanksgiving picture from several years ago. I love that picture. This little guy, he come from the Dollar General, I think no, it had to be 2 years ago because I haven't got my decorations out in 2 years. But these few little things right here, I need to find a spot for them. I'm loving the way that this looks here with the little M that come from the Dollar Tree a couple years ago. But what I want to like move around or decorate is this area above the pantry. So I just actually moved this. I'll have to put this window down. Hold on. Okay, so that's better. You have to close the blind because the light coming in reflects off the camera. But so I had this up here. I had my husband put it right there where that nail is, and it doesn't look good. So I'm wanting to rearrange all of this somehow. Now I did get this pumpkin too. He lights up. I've just got to get a battery put in him. But I just want to try to decorate this somehow, maybe with the new things that I have, to try to make that look a little cuter, because it doesn't look very cute to me right now. And as far as my shelves in the kitchen, I'm not going to do too much in here. I do need to like get my flour in the jars and the sugar and stuff like that and get all that organized at some point very soon. But I don't know. There's probably not much more that I'll actually do in here except just organize and get it cleaned up. Okay, so here's what we got. To me, it looks a little cluttered. I'm not absolutely in love with it, but this is how we're gonna leave it for right now. This little section is cute. Got the little bear here. Yeah. I don't love it. I'll swap some things from the bookcase to here to make it the way I want it, but let's just leave it like that for now. Alright, I moved some stuff around again, and I still don't love it. So let's just wait, step away, and then we'll come back to that. This is beautiful. Now that I've turned him around and I can't see his creepy face, it's beautiful. Yeah, let's just walk away. I will do this later. So moving on to working upstairs, I told you it was such a mess and we have a lot of work to do. I have like baby stuff just placed anywhere, and I've been going through my summer stuff. So this is all my summer tops, and that bag behind me is all of my jeans. They do not fit me right now, and my summer dresses. So I'm putting them in these bags, and I'm just going to vacuum seal them, and then we'll put them in these cubby holes over here to store away until next year. And we're going to get all of this organized and cleaned up, the Lord willing. And I want to try to get it done really quickly because we also had to pull out all of my fall stuff. And I'm sitting here looking, and there are actually 4 bags of fall clothes. But I don't know what is actually going to fit me this year either. So we'll just have to wait and find out. I've actually been collecting maternity pants for
a while, ever since the first time that I was pregnant, if I would be out in a thrift store somewhere and I found a pair for a good price and liked them in my size, then I got them. The only problem is that all of these are a size 10 and I am currently a size 12. And so all of these are just a little bit too snug, but that's okay because I do have a couple more pairs that are hanging up here with the rest of my clothes that fit me pretty well. As long as I have, like, just a few pairs of pants, then I will be fine. And I've got a few pairs of leggings as well. But it's just amazing to me to think that if, I've already gained this much weight and my body's already changed this much, how much more am I going to grow? Because I have such a long way to go, and everybody's telling me, oh, this is going to wreck your body, your body's going to change forever. But you know what? It's going to be okay. It's going to be worth it. I am ready for this next adventure, this next chapter of my life. I almost got ready get rid of this shirt. I wasn't sure about it, but after I tried it on, I felt so cute in it. So this one is going to be a keep.
I can't tell if the lighting's going to be terrible, but I have got to sit down for a minute. I mean, I did not expect to be in the mood to try stuff on. So I've got several pairs of maternity jeans that I'm going to be posting on my Poshmark for sale. And maybe I will trade them for some other ones that I have seen on there. More specifically, I want a black pair of jeans and I would like a gray pair of jeans. And if I can get those two in the maternity pants, then I should be good with pants for the rest of my pregnancy. The thing is I was kind of thinking about hanging on to those because they fit just a little bit too tight. They're one size too small, but I had gained some weight before I got pregnant, so I don't know. For a future pregnancy, should I hang on to them? I kind of think, let me just post them on there, sell them, and get the ones that I can wear right now and then worry about that later. But yeah, my feet, oh man, they hurt so bad. I could not stay on them very long without them just killing me. But anyways, let me take a little bit of a break and then we'll get back to it. Oh my, I took a break and I ate some lunch and then I was so tired. I am just exhausted from yesterday and I went to sleep, and honey, I am just now getting it. And I am having such a hard time recovering. I was in such a deep sleep and I feel like I could just keep sleeping, but there's so much more to do upstairs, but I've got a good start on it. And that's just life these days. I have to do a little bit and then I have to rest, and so it just takes me a little bit longer, but that's okay. It doesn't mean that it's not going to get done. It'll get done. And these bags, once I finish putting stuff in them, I'm going to vacuum seal them and then we'll put them over here in the cubby holes and get all this cleaned up. Downstairs is looking pretty good. We're just going to go back through in this next season and we're going to focus on decluttering and organizing and doing all of the things. Also, I want to say, Michelle, I cried when I got your card. And thank you so very much. I don't deserve that. You didn't have to do that, but it's just a really big blessing. I'm just yeah, I just feel really blessed. And I can't thank you enough. So thank you so much. I want to leave you with one verse because in the beginning I said that the Lord has seen me this far and I'm counting on Him to see me until the end, all the way through. And it's Philippians chapter 1 verse 6, and this is the verse that I've been meditating on, and I'm going to give it to you in the New International Version. And it says, being confident of this, that He who began a good work in you will carry it on to the completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Anyways, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to start cleaning the grill grates because my sweetie's going to be home soon, any minute. And then we'll grill some food and just hang out and have a good evening. But I will try to pick back up and do a few more videos very soon. But thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I love you. And baby says he loves you. And the Lord willing, we will see you in the next one. Bye.